the morning chat with Dirk and Edgar.
Yeah, look at that. And can you all see there's
You've
more
got the
light,
light
on
on me.
faces? Yes.
This is not just because it's a bright day. You bought yourself a new light.
No, I didn't buy it. I just borrowed it from Coetzee.
Okay, so we want to have some feedback on how it's looked.
Yeah.
Does it
look better?
Look better.
Oh, terrible. But we're shooting so many videos now. So
Well, now all the flaws. Are we going to have what makeup next?
Yeah. Get my hair properly done. Oh, terrible. Hey, what the virus is doing to us, hey?
Well, they're talking about when we come out of it, not to come to church with your PJs and your morning robe.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
It's
like
that's right.
even when we have church online, everyone is sort of in their comfort home chair watching it. Yeah. It's a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, and look, you're now talking to everyone, and you in your socks.
I'm always in my socks.
You haven't even got shoes.
These are my truck socks, and then I've got my bike socks. My kids always give me something for Father's Day. I get a whole bunch of new fancy socks.
Very good, very good. I always get socks too, but they're just plain black.
Oh.
No variation to it.
No colour to it. No, you see, my kids know. It's like, it's got to have something funny.
Yeah.
I used to have ties, funny ties.
Yeah, and vests. We all know about your vests.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, they'll come back now that it's colder.
Yeah. So, Dirk, you're having a new study coming up for your Zoom. Every week you're still doing 3 Bible studies on Zoom where everyone can join, doing it together with Penny, and so there's a new topic.
Yeah, so this will, we've had one on Romans that went every day. Now it's just Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yes.
We've changed the time too from after lunch to morning, say between 10 and 11.
Yeah.
So anyone can tune in, and
yeah.
but also Penny records it and puts it onto our face.
Okay.
Yes, life in the Spirit.
That sounds good.
Well, because so much of Romans, I know that there are many topics in Romans.
Yeah.
Romans is such a rich book.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I really kind of jumped out at me during this time is how often Paul talks about life in the Spirit.
Yes.
And connections to real life. That, God is making the connection, hasn't established that through Christ, given us justification, all of those kind of big words that he uses in heaps of stuff. But how does that look in my life? How does that look in our life? And it's actually always connected with the Spirit.
Yes. I think the chapter where the Holy Spirit is most mentioned is Romans 8.
Yeah.
And what stands out there for me is always, the spirit of sonship by which we cry out, Abba.
Yeah.
This new level of trust that we have, which is, you can't teach, you got to catch it somehow. But that's how you can talk to God.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually going to have one more sermon this Sunday.
Oh, yeah?
And it's still on Romans 8.
You are allowed to have more than one.
Oh, yes, but it's
you can keep going with Romans.
But I just couldn't get out of Romans 8 because there's so many things in there.
Romans 8 is
so I'm actually going to have this whole idea of walking in the Spirit, because it talks about walking in the Spirit. It's like,
yes, and Romans 8 actually talks about the foundational conflict we have, two lifestyles we can have, either according to the Spirit or according to the flesh.
Yeah.
So, and Paul is very clear, there's a battle going on, and to take on that battle. And, I'm just reading a book called Strange Day by Mark Sayers, and he would say that is completely countercultural to actually talk about the Christian faith as being anything like where you actually struggle and where you have to deny the flesh, whatever, because he says the online existence right now, and I can relate now because I got Spotify now.
Oh, you got Spotify.
And, it makes you...
And the favourite music selection for Edgar is?
What is my favourite music selection?
I don't know. What's your favourite music? Disco?
No, I've subscribed to Tatiana's running list. I made her share her...
You haven't got your own.
I got my own.
You choose Tatiana's running list. Oh, my goodness.
And you can actually see what your friends are listening to and whatever. But, and so our family got Netflix as well. So, the other day I put Netflix on the computer downstairs. But, so there you are. And instead of, you used to save up for an album and you buy vinyl,
now you show your age.
Yeah. But
yes.
it was actually something,
I know.
are treasured.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
you didn't have that many.
Yeah.
So, but now all the words music is available. Whatever I want to listen to, it's all there. And so I think this is a completely new ball game. How you feel like, you know, you can listen to whatever music you want to listen to. Any new movies on demand. Any shopping is on demand. Any information of the world is on demand. You have it on your little phone. All the information.
Everything accessible
shopping,
right now.
And then, you know, even these days, you know, all the sex is on demand, you know, with all pornography and this and that. Like, people consume that in amazing amounts. So, the message is, you can have everything you want. Right now, on demand.
No delay.
No delay. You're not weighed down with any commitments to anyone. It's just all for you.
And actually, the best of everything. Right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, the
you
best
can,
of
for instance,
everything.
you can have the best sermon from wherever, or in teaching, you can have the best professor from anywhere.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to the classroom anymore and listen to your teacher or your pastor, because it's like
like any church you want to join to, any Zoom meeting across the world you can join to, and the thing is, I mean, it's hugely attractive. I mean, who isn't attracted by it? You know, pain-free life. You're always feeling good. It's about
and in the comfort of your chair.
Yeah.
You don't even have to get up.
Yeah, except it doesn't work. I mean, and interestingly, one of the problems they identify is that the anxiety level rises.
Oh.
Because you're overwhelmed. You know, you get told you can have it all. You know, there's no limitation. You just choose whatever. And so basically, the pressure is on you to actually choose all that fulfilling life, and yet it doesn't work. You know, who's actually managing to live always on a high and feeling good?
Just coming back to a point, and Edgar raised something here that I think is so interesting, exactly what you're saying. When everything is on demand and you have everything supplied to you in the moment when you want it, you don't actually build memories.
Yes.
You know, when you were saying about, you know, you would save up for your vinyl.
Yeah.
And that's a memory, because the thing is that, you know, the delayed gratification and working, anticipating, you know, it's like longing for it, created a memory for you that I don't think Spotify will do for you.
No, and then you listen to the album over and over again, but on Spotify, like, you know, suddenly you've got 1,000 new albums to listen to, and you haven't got the time.
You know, just while he's talking about vinyl, I just had this memory of Penny and I buying, I think it was Paul Simon's. It's the one that has a lot, when he was in Africa and brought a lot of African tunes into it, right? Da 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 da. You know, that sort of thing. Anyway,
you're breaking the microphone.
You haven't even got the microphone on, Edgar. But the thing is that we got that, we brought it home. I remember opening it and you smell the vinyl, you put it on, and then we listened to it, and both Penny and I kind of danced to that whole thing. You know, it's like, you know, that's my memory about this vinyl.
And the pictures, the art on the cover was important at the time. But yes, you know, I like Spotify, so I probably don't want to go back to the old, but you get so sucked into a worldview, a way of living that doesn't hold up. And especially now with the coronavirus and the lockdown and everything, there's a major disruption. It actually disrupts that model that you can have it all, and suddenly, you know, you may not have a job, or, you know, major disruptions there. Suddenly there's need again, and you probably realize suddenly there's a need for other people as well, and actually meaningful relationships, and probably you're waking up again to the fact, you know, life is a struggle.
You know, that's why I think it's probably a good time to actually explore life in the Spirit.
Yes.
Because the thing is that, you know, Paul makes this big case, as you were saying, about life in the flesh and life in the Spirit.
Yes.
And when you're talking about these conveniences, because really it's about making life so convenient, everything's provided for you, you actually get sucked back into a life on the flesh. And you get drawn out of the way that the Spirit wants to equip you and work through you, because that realm of the Spirit is actually opposed to this one. But it is so subtle that we actually don't realize how easily we get transferred back into the old. And then we wonder, where is God? Where's my faith? What's happening? Everything seems to be so distant because God is not basically, I now want to listen to the best thing of God. Yeah. God is that small little whisper of a voice.
Yeah, and he wants to be sought, and he wants us to deny ourselves and take up the cross. And, the fruit of the Spirit is something that comes with time, because fruit by definition takes a time to ripen and develop whatever. And so love, peace, joy, harmony, self-control, all of that comes as we practice living in the Spirit. Yeah. Anyway, there's a lot for it. I think it sounds like a brilliant series, and we want to invite everyone to it.
And before you go any further, the word for today was from 1 Corinthians about that very thing.
You want that?
Read that for you guys. So, just listen to it for today.
1 Corinthians 2, verse 9 and 10. As it is written, no eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has conceived what God has prepared for those who love him. But God has revealed it to us by his Spirit.
Revealed by the Spirit.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. All the good stuff.
Yes.
It's actually revealed and shared and given by the Spirit. And so it is actually a walking with the Spirit every day.
Yes.
More and more of God.
And as you walk with the Spirit, I guess as you take on the struggle with the flesh as well, God will remove the veil. And what no eye has seen, you get actually a glimpse of it.
Yeah.
What God is like, the kingdom is like, and the future will be like.
That's worth pursuing every day, a bit more.
So again, tune in Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
10 to 11. Yep.
You're all welcome.
See you online.
Have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye.